It's the Ron and Fez show. Your chance to go to the big-ass prize closet, talking about some brushes with fame.
And we got a brush with fame, Fezzy, the famous stalker Patty from Tough Crowd on Comedy Central is here tonight. When's your next Tough Crowd appearance?
I don't know yet. We taped something last week, and I don't know which day it's going to be put on.
Yeah.
But
you've already taped another appearance?
Yeah.
Are you an AIDS victim again, like the last time you were on?
No. We were at a party.
Yeah.
You know, just like having fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing we did.
So it's a funner thing the last time.
It's so good to see a fresh young comedian with her own show, as opposed to some female comics who come in and do their water torture humor that I just don't get.
That's Crazy Jen, who, for whatever reason, we said her name and the hotline didn't ring, so apparently she's not around tonight. Because normally she sits next to the phone with everything dialed except for the last 9, hoping to hear us say her name. Because by the time I get to the end of Crazy Jen, beep, hey, I heard you say my name. Did you need me?
Well, we know if she's working tonight doing comedy that we only have 2.5 minutes at the most, that she's going to be tied up with that.
Yes, she's out on tour. All right, now I'm just doing her for no apparent reason.
It's fun, though.
Yeah, it is fun. Are you all right, Dubs? Did you fall down?
I'm good.
Okay. Thank you, Dubs.
And also tonight's talk about you going to sing for us.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Now, last time you sang on this show, it was Somewhere Out There. It was beautiful. Tears were up. What are you going to sing tonight? Is this more of a surprise? Love Hurts?
Yeah.
By Nazareth?
Yeah.
Nice.
Try that.
You were born there, right?
She was a foundling. So you don't know exactly where you were born, just what diner you were left at, right? Do you remember what diner it was?
It was the Downtowners Diner down in Trinity Place in New York, but it doesn't exist anymore. It's a parking garage or something now.
It probably was then.
They paved Paradise and they put up a parking lot.
I wish you were left at the Downtown Athletic Club, and they would have named you Heisman.
Stalker Heisman is here. How old were you when your mom left you behind like that?
I was 9 months old.
Yeah, so you don't really remember much.
Nah.
Just her first memory is eggs over easy, toast, the side of bacon.
She was wrapped in a checkered tablecloth.
Excuse me, miss, there's a baby in my eggs? And did the waitresses raise you for a while?
No, I heard they panicked and called the police.
Yeah.
Because no one leaves a baby behind like that.
And then they complain that they don't get tips.
And after meeting Patty, the judge said, now I understand, ma'am. You did the right thing.
I'll trade this baby for eggs over easy and hash browns.
How would you like to be a mother? You're trying to raise a baby on your own. All you hear is, wah, wah.
So when we're in the district tomorrow, I'm going to take her to the National Foundlings Museum.
Well, you do that and then straight to the Oval Office. Pleasure to meet you, Mr. President. Quite the home you have.
Everything to do in D.C., and she picks the Oval Office.
This is much bigger than my apartment.
The Washington Monument would be fun to see.
Sure.
The Eternal Flame or whatever it is.
Sure. That's the Bengals thing, the Eternal Flame.
No, the one with the fire burn.
Sure.
Oh, that flame. The flame with the fire. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, you'll have marshmallows.
The Unknown Soldier.
Oh, I dare you tomorrow. Bend over too close to it.
It's going to be a fun day for you guys, though.
Yeah.
You're out early?
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be Fez by Monday. Yeah, sure, Fez is here.
Now I feel bad because I told her, I said, we'll get up early and we'll go to the diner for breakfast. I had no idea it was going to be a flashback of such bad memories.
I don't even remember it.
Maybe you can leave her.
Well, every time you're in a diner, just dine and dash on her. Not again. Please, for the love of God, not again.
Now I need to be adopted all over again. It's never going to happen at my age.
Were you ever adopted, or was it all foster homes?
All foster.
Yeah. Until what age?
Until I went to college.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that had to be rough. That had to be rough, right? Whatever. It's all you know, right?
With the foster family.
So how did you get a last name?
Oh, my father. Well, even though my mother wasn't married, she gave me my father's name.
Okay, so all your information was left there at the diner.
She has a last name? I thought it was just Stalker Patty.
I thought it was Diner.
Now I want to be called Esther. Okay, I'm going to wait for the Madonna things to follow up. Nothing.
Patty Gratuity. I found her name on this check.
Patty Gratuity. Ring. That could be my name. All right, Stalker Patty, and I'll be singing Little Nazareth, Love Hurts for you later on tonight. Here is Vic. Vic, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ron and Fez.
Hey, buddy.
I was with some friends in Philadelphia, and they
Nice.
caught me into waiting 45 minutes to get a cheesesteak. And
which place
they wanted
were
to
you
do something else. I don't remember,
Oh,
truthfully.
jeez. How could you
But
forget that?
I wasn't impressed, and they wanted to go somewhere else. And I saw this family planning store that sold just novelty condoms. Can I say condoms?
Yeah.
It was called Condom World.
Yeah.
And I went in there and bought a three friends some gag gifts. And I'm walking back, and I see these little signs on telephone poles that say NS. But I didn't really pay attention to it. And I'm walking down the street trying to get back to the hotel, and I get to this one street corner, and there's 4 little orange cones. You know, like kid-size, not traffic cones. They're about 6 inches tall.
Tell us who you met.
And I stopped. I walked through the cones, and some guy started...
I cannot listen.
I guarantee you the cheesesteak, the condoms, and the cones had nothing to do with the story.
How could they? How could the fact that you didn't like a cheesesteak and then you went somewhere else have to do with anything? Here is Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, I come from a long line of Chicago Bears fans, and we were traveling home to Indiana in 1986, and I met a certain...
You're only a year.
I was 5 years old, and I met a certain coach.
They crossed out other years on the calendar. They all say 86.
He just said he met a certain Coach Ditka. He's doing the bit from SNL.
But the funny thing was he had just started talking to some lady, and I'm pulling on my mom's sleeve, and she makes my sister take me over to him, and I have nothing for him to sign. He gives me that iron stare, goes into the bar, gets a cocktail napkin, scribbles his name, and sends me back on my way.
That was nice of him.
That way it was.
I hate to say it, but that's a great story. It's Ditka and the cocktail napkin, and you're only 5. Yeah, you're going into the big-ass prize closet.
Thanks, guys.
Here is Matt. Matt, you're on Ron and Fez. Who did you meet?
Evening, buddies.
Hey, buddy.
I've been a diehard heavy metal fan for years, and my favorite singer is Phil Anselmo of Pantera. Been wanting to see him for years. Finally got a chance to see him last year with his second band, Superjoint Ritual, who I'll be seeing Sunday at Ozfest, by the way.
So you met him, huh?
Yeah, but I am front row for their concert. Been wanting to see him for like 10 years. Standing there, concert's going on. About 30 minutes into it, he's so drunk, he passes out, falls on top of me, and just lays there for about 1 or 2 minutes.
The problem, I'm sure every Pantera fan has the same story.
Did you save any of the vomit?
It's a good story. I just don't think he's a big enough star. Here is Denise. Denise, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, so my husband owns a bar in Fairfax. He used to bartend there.
We'd like to know him.
A live music club, and we had Corey Feldman one night, and it was packed. So the night before in Baltimore, all the fans were spitting on Corey and throwing garbage at him and everything.
Great
so
show.
he had some kind of stage fright.
He did the Michael Jackson thing.
Yeah, he locked himself in the car, and we were packed. We couldn't not have him show up. So my husband had to go out there and physically pull him out of the car once he got him to open the car door, and he was crying and everything. And then he finally got on stage.
Fezzy, you gotta, this is a dead-on story. It's the 2 Coreys. She met one of them, and he was crying.
It's Corey Feldman. We're not sending her to the big-ass prize closet for Corey Feldman.
Cry, little sister. We're talking Corey Feldman.
The fact that her husband manhandled a crying Corey Feldman, who doesn't have that story?
It's like the biggest thing that ever happened to us.
All right, I'm going to let Stalker Patty break this. Patty, one of the Frog Brothers, the great Corey Feldman. What do you think? Is it worth it or no?
He's a celebrity. I don't know him too well, though.
All right.
You want to sleep in the bed of the truck tonight?
No.
I'm going to just say yes to this so that they have a terrible time tomorrow, where the two of them are fighting over it. All right, ring the cowbell for this young lady.
Thank you.
Here is Tom. Tom, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Cool in the gang, my friend. What's up?
All right, get that cowbell ringing for me, baby. Here we go.
Yeah.
I didn't mean walking. Academy Award winner for Tender Mercies, Robert Duvall.
Duvall, it's huge, but you're in Virginia. He lives here. It's kind of cheap.
I got a good story behind it.
No, I'm going to just say no to it, because then we'd just be giving out Duvalls the whole time.
There are no Tender Mercies here.
Yes. Let's go to Kevin. Kevin, you're on the Ron and Fez show. Who did you meet?
Miles Davis.
I'm sold. Yeah, I almost fainted.
What was the circumstances, bro?
Actually, it was at the theater down in D.C., a Warner, I guess, about 20 years ago.
Pop Warner.
The Warner, the one that Metallica destroyed.
Yeah. So how did you meet Miles Davis?
Well, I was standing outside the exit sign with about 4 other people, and he came out and he looked at me, and I tried to give him my album to sign. He said, "I ain't got time."
Nice. You know why? You're the wrong color, my brother.
That's right.
You're lucky you didn't get choked.
He's cool.
As much as I love Miles Davis, this is my all-time favorite story. I'm reading this interview, and this is years ago, of course, and they said to him, if you only had 10 minutes to live, Miles, what would you do? What would be the last act? And he said, he sat there for a second and said, I would choke a white man.
On the way out.
Just before you die. Just your last dying breath.
That's definitely not geared towards the Dizzy Gillespie.
Now I'm ready to go.
So I love the fact that you're standing there. You met him, but you go home with that empty album.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going into the big-ass prize closet.
Thank you, bud.
All right, what do we got? One more, Dubs?
Yeah, we can do one more.
One more. Let's go to this caller. Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie, it's me.
Oh, God.
Hey, Patty, what up? Hey, Ronnie, I met somebody famous.
First of all, we don't have time for you. We have Stalker Patty tonight.
No,
a comedian who has her own show on Comedy Central.
I want to hook up with Stalker Patty. Hey, I've been doing some research tonight in Baltimore. I want to be a street performer. I'm going to eat some fire. I think I could do it.
Now, have you ever done it before?
I haven't done it, but he just took a little bit of kerosene on the tip of his tongue and he lit on fire.
You know what? Fez has done this before.
Yeah, and you can really get messed up from it if you slip up and take any of that kerosene internally.
Wait, I would love for her to try it then.
I really want to try it. Can I do it on your show?
It's not exactly, a visual show. We're in radio, Jen.
Yeah, but, if I burn myself, people will hear me scream.
Yeah, that's...
We could punch you in the stomach and they could get that.
That'd be good. Oh, my face. You want to hear
I yell that every time you walk in.
Fezzy, you love me. Hey, Patty.
I got Stalker Patty here now. She does Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn, and she sings.
That's my girl. Hey, Patty, you want to sleep over at my house tonight?
Oh, that's okay. I have accommodation.
I know
I'm a person, not a hotel chain.
I'm saying it's Shay Fez.
Let me hang out.
You know what to do? Steal the ashtrays and matches.
Do not.
Fez's bath towels was so soft and big I could barely shut my suitcase.
Where's my Buccaneer shower curtain?
Fezzy, can I come over next?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
You had Black Girls stay with you.
Yup.
And you know what? I'll tell you what, Patty has been the best house guest so far.
Is that right?
Black Earl, way too chatty. You don't get a moment's peace.
Yeah.
Mikey D, I think he steals.
Yeah.
So I'm
he's
still
Greek.
missing some things.
He's Greek.
I could be quiet.
You cannot.
Yeah, I'm going to sleep in your wrestling room.
I
got it all planned out.
That's only a wrestling room when he has guys stay over.
That's all right. I'll watch.
You have to be an actual wrestler.
Hey, Fezzy, I'm going to go on Sunday. I'm going to get you Ric Flair's autograph, all right?
Quit saying A. And don't mention me to Mr. Flair.
Why? I'll be like, Fezzy does, woohoo! Woo!
Yeah, he'll know what that is.
That's the perfect impression. All right, Patty. Patty.
There's 2 of them now.
I know.
Said you love me.
Jen, we got to give away one more prize pack.
All right, listen to this, right? I'm at Otis Williams, Temptations, right? So I get my old...
How old are you that you're meeting the Temptations?
She met the Temptations with Jesus in the desert.
Ronnie, I walked in there, right? And he was standing there with his manager. I was like, which one of you is Otis? Because my picture's a little old. And he was a little annoyed by that.
How unracist of you.
White people are so scared of black.
Hey, I can't tell you apart. Which one of you is the star?
And I was like, hey, Otis, you ever heard that American Idol? And he turned to his manager. He's like, what's this girl talking about?
Yes, that's what we all say.
I know.
All right, let me hang up on you, Jen. Okay?
No, don't hang up.
Really hard.
Why don't you do this? Fez, is this out of the question that she spends the day with you and Patty tomorrow?
Oh, I would like that.
Yeah,
That's my prize.
Oh, God, I can't imagine.
And you have the camera?
All right, you can be part of my photo essay.
Seriously?
Yes.
Where am I going to meet you at?
D.C.
All right. Are you for real?
Somewhere in the district.
The Oval Office.
I won't embarrass you no more for no little Korean girl.
You know what? Here's the thing.
Oh, how could you? I got the embarrassing bookends with me.
You know what? I would like to have you there, Jen, but I don't want you to ruin Stalker Patty's day.
Hey, Patty, can I come with you? Patty, come on.
I can't believe it. You're not cool enough for Patty. There it has. There it happened.
No.
She's scary, though, right, Patty?
She sounds nice, you know. I don't know. I never met her.
Tigers sound nice, but then they bite you.
I've never met her. So.
Here is Noah. Noah, you're on Ron and Fez. What do you got? Who'd you meet?
What's up, guys? I got a quick story for you.
Yeah.
When I was in 8th grade, this was about back in 92, 93, I was in my history class, and we had to write essays for a spot to go open the president's mail at the White House. And I won one of the spots, and we went to the old executive office building, and when we were all done, they had this little party out in the driveway between the White House. And I got to shake Bill Clinton's hand to meet him. But the thing about this guy is he's got massive hands.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I stuck my hand out. I wasn't sure I was getting it back. I mean, he grabbed my hand. I felt like I was being suffocated, man. You can't see it, but in person, I mean, it's like he's got these huge gloves on.
Yeah, I read the book. I understand. It's just humongous. And he was the standing president at the time?
Yes, sir, he was.
See, I don't think there's any bigger thrill, no matter who you're a fan of or not. But when that person is president of the United States, you're meeting the bus driver then. Then it's a big deal.
That is shaking the catcher's mitt that shakes the world.
Well, you know what? I don't even know what that meant, but...
His giant hand.
Oh, okay. So somewhere there was... I guess it was a gag.
Yes.
It was a tired joke.
No,
here's the amazing thing, though, if you think about that hand. He shook the previous president's hand, who shook the previous president, and you're going all the way back to Washington on that handshake. That's like playing telephone with history. So, yeah, you're going into the big-ass prize closet. All right, we got to take a break. When we get back, it's a musical treat. It's going to be a cover of Nazareth by our own Stalker Patty doing Love Hurts. Would you like to dedicate this to the waitresses that found you in the diner?
Oh, okay.
And then handed you over to Foster.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So are you excited about this, Patty?
Yeah.
I was at Bar 9 one time, this club, and I heard Stalker Patty is going to be singing a number with the band. And I, giggled about the whole thing, and I go, what's she doing? She comes out, she does White Rabbit, the old Jefferson Airplane thing, and it was great. The place went crazy. I look around, people had their shoes off, they're beating the walls, they're chanting Patty, Patty. And then, yes, it was 4:30 in the morning, and we've been up all night. But the way I remember this, it was an amazing performance. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back for Stalker Patty saying, it's the Ron and Fez Show.